All right, we are live with the Managers of Fantasy Football podcast, where we typically talk fantasy football points and that and more. But today, Maker and I are going to go over our picks of the week and going through who we think is going to come out victorious in Week 5 of the NFL. What's going on, Maker? Let's get some picks in and let's do better than I did last week, if we could.
Okay, I mean, I think we'll differ on some of these, but I think I have some solid opinions on each one.
All right. Well, first pick, I think we'll both agree on. We got the broken 49ers up against the Rams. And so
Yep,
I'm gonna
Rams.
lean more towards the Rams at home. And then next, this I think is a real budding fist. The Browns and the Vikings. The majority of people are saying the Vikings. Match analysis has very close. What is that? They have the
Uh,
Vikings winning by 13, I think. But who are you
what's it
going?
listing?
Yeah, I'm terrible at odds. We have the Vikings winning by three. By three, a single field
Okay, by
goal.
three. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I do think it's going to be a tough match, both with the good defenses. Um, I mean, Cleveland still's got Fannin and Judy, and but at the same time, Wentz has been great for Vikings. I'm leaning Vikings, but to be contrarian, I kind of want to go with the Browns on this one.
So, yeah, yeah. I think the Browns have definitely got some really good defensive stats. The Vikings have got some decent defensive stats, but not as well. The Browns don't have a great offense. They're more weak in that aspect. And that's where I think maybe the Vikings can make up there and really do the damage if you look from stats for stats. So I'm leaning
They're also at
towards
home.
Wentz. The Browns are at home,
Leaning
right?
Wentz.
But the Browns are trying out a brand new QB.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with
Who's not using
Wentz
like? Okay, okay,
just
it's fair.
just to be safe. All right, moving on to the Texans versus the Ravens. Cooper Rush taking hold of the Ravens. The Ravens are going to be at home. They still got Derrick Henry. Justice Hill is performing very well. However, the Texans are coming strong. Woody Marks, a force to be reckoned with. The Chubb. Damn, this is
And
tough. This is tough.
yeah,
And the spread is not very wide at all. People are saying that the Texans are going to win 5 picks to 1. A lot of
really,
people are saying 49-14, 41-22.
I would say Ravens are gonna win this one. Like CJ Stroud to me
Yeah,
hasn't been looking great.
you're right
The run
there.
game looks good, but I think compared to the Ravens, I know Derrick Henry's had a bad string of fumbles, but even with Cooper Rush, I think Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman are solid wide receivers, and uh, I'm leaning Ravens are gonna win this one.
Defensively, the Texans have allowed the least amount of points um, all year, but I mean, it's tough. The Ravens have gotten the third offensively most amount. So you're leaning towards Baltimore, but it's no Lamar. I
It's
guess,
also at the Ravens,
yeah,
so
it's at
Ravens will be.
home. I'm gonna go home team with you. There we go. Baltimore, we have the Dolphins versus the Panthers. We are at home in Carolina. Do we see the Dolphins now rising to the occasion? Tua, is he going to pull it out? I mean, they had a big injury. Actually, we didn't talk about Hill, right? Is down.
Yeah, Tyreek is down. I, but man, some of the plays that Tua's been pulling off. I don't know if you saw the backhanded throw to Malik Washington last game against the
Yeah, that was an
Jets,
accident. He
but
slipped.
no, no, he did not. But yeah, yeah, I think Tua has shown that he's got fight in him, and I
ETN
think they're
is
winning
doing
this
really
game.
well too. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think the Dolphins have it as well. I mean, Carolina
well,
has not been
e,
showing up.
ETN's you're thinking Jaguars.
Oh yeah. No, that I mixed up. Thank you for
You're
correcting me.
good. All the lower teams kind of mix together sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we'll go the Dolphins. In the wild though, I would think a Panther would win. Raiders versus the Colts. I mean, the Colts, right? They're at home,
Yeah,
and the Raiders are going to
Colts.
be on the road.
Yeah, and the Colts they're 3-1. They've been doing really well in just about all their games.
They're
Um,
favored to win by a touchdown. We got 6 picks to 0. They're offensively looking amazing. Defensively, they're lower to mid. And then Raiders are lower to mid.
Genty did played really well last week, so that's one thing to say about the Raiders. Is I mean they Bowers tends to do well, and Genty, we're starting to see him actually shine. So, uh, but I'm still leaning Colts more, just because as of before they're at home and they've been on a roll with doing really well.
Yeah, defensively, the Colts have allowed. They're eighth in rushing yards for defense, so should be able to stop Genty.
Yeah.
We have the Saints hosting the New York Giants and Jackson Dart. Is he going to be able to run on these Saints? Is he going to be able to grow his game and throw? Will this be an experimental script? I think the Saints are due for a win, and I think it could be against the Giants.
Um,
Rattler has been playing really well. He's got great weapons like
I don't
Kamara
agree.
and Alon. He has been playing better than he played last year. He's been getting a lot of yardage, a lot of complete percentages. I think this could be the game, and this may be where we differ that the Saints win.
No, I'm leaning the Giants. You know, Scappo, Jackson Dart. Even despite losing Malik Neighbors, I think the Giants have this. Like
So
just looking at
you're betting on 3 rookies, right? Wayne-Dale may as well be a rookie. All right, so you're betting on Wayne-Dale, Jackson Dart, and Scatabo to carry them to victory against Olave, Kamara, and Rattler at home.
Giants pulled out the win against the Chargers, so I think they've got some fight in them.
Okay. I think the
Yeah,
Saints have been so close to winning games recently. I think this could be the one, especially at home. So we're definitely difference on that one, but we'll see how that
I,
one turns out.
I think the worry I have is that the last game Rattler played, he only had 126 yards thrown against the Bills, um, and so that's where my worry is.
Yeah, the Bills are a crazy good team though. They're going to dominate on
They are
possession.
good.
Also, I want to
Yeah.
say that the expert picks 3 for 3. So they are divided as well. For they say 3 picks Saints, 3 pick Giants. So it's not just us who are divided, it's the experts. All
Exactly.
right. Next one we got up Cowboys and Jets. Is Dak Prescott? Look at that. He's got a 1-2-1 record. Will Dak Prescott be able to pull it off with his amazing throws to Pickens? I mean, that chemistry is on fire against the Jets, who are getting back the Fields.
I feel like, well, I mean, Fields played last week, but Dallas to be able to put up so much of a fight against Green Bay. I just think this is going to feel so much easier for them, and I think Dallas is going to take this one.
Yep, the experts call it 6-0. Dallas is the pick, so I'm going to go with the experts. Definitely feel like the Cowboys are going to come away with a win, especially after a tie. They're so hungry, and that Pickens connection was on fire. We got the Broncos versus the Eagles. Bo Nix and Sutton. Bo Nix was just lighting it up. However, the Bengals may have provided a layer of illusion to possibly how good he is. We'll see if he can really stand up against the Eagles. They are favored to win by 3.5, it looks there. The experts are not divided on this one. 6 people are saying the Eagles.
Eagles, yeah.
No, we're supposed to believe in Bo Nix.
Why? I think he has potential.
I believe in him way too much. Way too much.
He played well, but he was against the Bengals. He struggled in his other games, and I worry that he's also going to struggle against the Eagles. Like, you look at week 1 against the Titans of all teams, like, he only threw for 176 yards. In week 3 against the Chargers, he only threw for 153. I think it's going to be tough for him with the Eagles, and I'm leaning Philly, but I want to believe that Bo Nix is going to turn it around. But yeah, I'm leaning Philly.
I'm gonna play the dreamer card. I think this is gonna be an upset. I think the Eagles and their tush push need a kick in the butt, and the horse is the one to do it. I'm picking Denver.
That's fair.
I'm picking Denver. You know, the football could go either way. I definitely see a lot of reasoning for the Eagles to win. It's glaring me straight in the face, but I have Bo Nix on my team, and that makes me incredibly biased, so I have to believe. We got the Titans versus the Cardinals. Cardinals are favored 97%.
Yep.
And they're favored over a touchdown. Are the Titans that bad? Jeez. Yes, they are. Look at those stats. This looks like to be a shoo-in for Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. 6 picks to 0 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I agree with those picks.
Here's a tough one. This may be the pick of the week. Buccaneers or Seahawks?
Yeah.
The experts say the Seahawks are going to win it by a field goal. And we got 1 pick to 5. The Seahawks are really favored to win this one.
I think if Irving plays, they have a chance. But if he doesn't, then they're not going to win.
Why. The Buccaneers injuries, 21. 21 people on their roster are injured.
Oh, man.
All right. So you're calling the Buccaneers to lose again, 2nd week in a row?
No, I think Bucs are gonna win. But that's just because if Irving plays.
You don't think Mbuka is the difference maker these days?
He's done great. Like, especially the past 2 games, and Baker, you know, he can throw some targets for sure.
Yeah.
But I also think that it's partially due to Irving. it's partially with Irving because I think like if you look at man against Philly, they had Irving caught 100 yards, so that's
Yeah,
why I'm thinking like if Irving plays, which I hope, I'm praying he does.
exactly. He
I
was
think
in a
they'll win.
boot yesterday, so we'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah, miraculous
Obviously,
healing.
the Lions will eat the Bengals. I can see that
Yeah,
happening. The Commanders and the Chargers.
Ju-
Definitely
yep,
see the Chargers at home winning this one.
I agree.
And then we have the Patriots versus the Bills. Could this be the upset of the week? I mean,
Ooh,
the Bills have been good,
yeah.
but so is Drake May. I don't know, Drake May versus Josh Allen.
I definitely think New England's going to be throwing the ball a lot. Um,
The experts all give it to the Bills.
yeah, I think so too. I think New England's going to try though. It is a divisional game, um, so I
By over a touchdown. You have the Bills on your fantasy team this week. Are you playing them at home?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are you playing the
Oh,
Cardinals?
oh,
Would you rather play the Cardinals versus the Titans or the Bills against the Patriots?
I think because the Patriots are going to fight, I would pick the Cardinals.
There you have it. Now the Chiefs. And I'm asking Maker for fantasy advice for my own team. Yes. The Chiefs versus the Jaguars. Why do people say the Chiefs are going to win?
Because the Chiefs are the better team.
Oh, right. I'm getting mixed up with San Francisco. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, 5 picks to 1. The Jaguars have put up some fights in their last games. They are pretty decent. But yeah, you got to give it to the Chiefs. They are super strong out there. So we'll give it to the Chiefs. And then we will. Oh, what does their match analysis score give me? So 5 picks to 1. They're gonna win or lose by a field goal. They say 44.5. Okay, so maybe we'll do a 30 to 10 game. I can see that.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll give the Jags an extra field goal in there.
Well, let's go. I'd say 24-10. That gives them like
24-10.
two touchdowns ahead. Yeah.
So we're at 34. Got it.
Yeah, 34 total.
All right, those are our picks locked in for the week, and this is the managers. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you in on the next one. Take care.